Viewers and listeners, welcome to STV Global News, but first the headlines. Former APC chairman Abdullahi Adamu defects to ADC ahead of 2027 elections. Federal government takes delivery of 12 attack helicopters from US company. 6 farmers killed in fresh attack in Plateau states. 4 died of Lassa fever in Nasarawa states. And on the international scene, Saudi-led coalition says STC's Al-Zubaidi fled to UAE via Somaliland. Stand by for these and more other stories coming to you shortly. I am Amina Ahmed. Former National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, has defeated to the African Democratic Congress, ADC, a development that has stirred Nigeria's political landscape ahead of the 2027 general election. The high-profile defection took place in Kefi local government area of Nasarawa State, where Adamu was formally received by leaders of the ADC alongside party supporters, youth groups, and other political stakeholders. Adamu's exit from the APC is understood to have followed months of dissatisfaction with the party's internal operations at both state and national levels. A founding member of the APC and one of its key power brokers since 2015, his departure is widely viewed as a significant setback for the ruling party. Meanwhile, officers of the Nigerian Air Force have met with senior United States officials and representatives of Beltextrom to fast-track the acquisition of 12 AHIZ attack helicopters, a critical capability upgrade intended to bolster Nigeria's counter-terrorism and security operations across the country. The Program Management Review meeting, led by the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Anike, took place from January 5 to 6, 2026 in San Diego, California. According to NAF spokesperson Ehimen Ejidomi, the engagement focused on assessing the status of the helicopters acquisition program, addressing logistical challenges and ensuring timely delivery within agreed timelines and budget. Former Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, retired, has filed a 1 billion defamation suit against another retired senior military officer, Major General Ali Kefi, retired, before the Federal High Court sitting in Kaduna State. The suit, instituted on Thursday at the Kaduna Judicial Division of the court, accuses Ali Kefi of making and circulating false, malicious, and defamatory statements allegedly linking Buratai to terrorism financing, Boko Haram suspect, and the illegal release and concealment of terror suspects. In the suit, Buratai, through his counsel A.I. Aliyu and A.M. Hassan of the Law Plus Consult, is seeking declaration that the statement credited to the defendant and published across various online news platforms and social media outlets are defamatory and injurious to his reputation. The Yobe State Independent Electoral Commission, (YEPSEC), has scheduled Saturday, June 6, 2026 for local government council elections across the state's 70 local government areas. The announcement was made on Wednesday in Damaturu by Mohammed Grima Nguru, permanent member 1 of YEPSEC, during a stakeholders meeting attended by security chiefs, political party leaders, and the Inter-Party Advisory Council (IPAC) and members of the media. Onguru said the timetable has Governor Mai Mala Buni's approval and highlighted that the exercise aims to strengthen democratic governance at the grassroots level. He concluded by appealing cooperation from all stakeholders and encouraged qualified citizens to participate actively in the electoral process. At least 6 farmers have been killed and 1 injured in fresh attacks in the Forum and Giro communities of Plateau States, spanning Jos South and Barikin Ladi local government areas. The national president of the Birom Youth Molders Association (BYM), Solomon Delyop, said the victims were attacked at a mining site in the Giro community. According to him, the incident occurred at about 9:34 a.m. Delyop said the assailants opened fire on miners at the site, forcing others to flee for safety. In a related incident, BYM spokesperson Wang Tengwang reported that one person was killed by armed men near the Forum community in Barikin Ladi local government area of the state. 4 people, including 2 pregnant women, have died from suspected Lassa fever in Awe local government area of Nasarawa state. The general hospital in Awe has been shut down and health workers, including the medical superintendent, have been isolated as a precautionary measure. The outbreak was said to have started when a woman was brought to a health facility with symptoms suspected to be Lassa fever and died before receiving treatment, and her husband later died with the similar symptom. A disease surveillance officer, Malam Ahmad Yahuza Abdullahi, cited poor handling of suspected cases and lack of motorcycles for surveillance officers as major challenges. He said none of the disease surveillance officers across the 13 local government area of Nasarawa state has been provided with motorcycles by the government, which is affecting prompt response to remote areas. The wife and children of a Zaria-based Islamic scholar, Sheikh Khalifa Sani Abdul Qadir, have raised the alarm over his disappearance 25 days after he traveled to Abuja following the alleged blockage of his bank account. The scholar's son, Sanusi Khalifa Sani Abdul Qadir, who accompanied his father, said that after his account was blocked, he asked for the reason and was told it was EFCC and that the account could be reopened if he went to their office. And finally, on the international scene, the Saudi Arabia-led coalition in Yemen has announced that the leader of the secessionist Southern Transitional Council (STC) has fled to the United Arab Emirates via Somaliland after skipping planned peace talks in Riyadh, accusing the UAE of smuggling him out of the country. In a statement on Thursday, the coalition said Aidarius al-Zubaydi escaped in the dead of night on Wednesday on board a vessel that departed Aden in Yemen for the port of Berbera in Somaliland. Al-Zubaydi then boarded a plane along with UAE officers and flew to Somalia's capital, Mogadishu. The plane turned off its identification system over the Gulf of Oman, then turned it back on 10 minutes prior to arrival at Al Rafil military airport in Abu Dhabi, the statement said. There was no immediate comment from the STC or the UAE. That was the standard global news, but before we go, another look at the major stories. Former APC chairman Abdullahi Adamu defects to ADC ahead of 2027 elections. Federal government takes delivery of 12 attack helicopters from US company. 6 farmers killed in fresh attack in Plateau states. 4 died of Lassa fever in Nasarawa states. And on the international scene, Saudi-led coalition says STC's Al-Zubaydi fled to UAE via Somaliland. That was the standard global news. On behalf of the production crew, Alhaji Musa Muhammad, I am Amina Ahmad wishing you a pleasant evening.